Hello everybody, Mr. Moo here in the cockpit, here in Elite Dangerous, here in Narvert, on my way to one of our neighbors, the Jarek system. Why? Well, because today we're going to learn about Federation ranks, and how to get them. Stand by for jump. I'll see you when we get docked. And as we get pulled down into the hangar, why rank? Why Federal rank? Why Imperial rank? Why Alliance rank? What is the big draw of it? Twofold in terms of the Federation and the Empire. Ships and permits. Allow me to explain. With the Federal ranking system, you start at rank 0, naturally. And this is Federal, Imperial, whatever. Every pilot starts off at rank 0. So, you start running missions. And you start running missions for a Federal or Imperial faction. Now, here's how that works. You go to, say, the mission board. This also works for the passenger lounge. Wait for the board to open up here. Now, all
Unable
of the...
to comply.
Not now, Alex. So, all of these factions, Unified Jareks, HIP 4005 Defense Force, right here is what you're looking for with the Values Party of Kowahing. That has a little icon right there. That's the Federal insignia. That means you run missions for this faction, you also run Federal missions. Superpower affiliation, Federation. That's what you're looking for. If you're looking for the Empire, well, same thing. You're going to be looking for that little eagle rank, or that eagle insignia next to the mission to rank up with them. So that's how you get the ranks. Now, let me go back to why you might want these ranks. That would be because at rank 3, Midshipman, for the Federation, you get access to the Federal dropship. You can buy that from any starport that sells it. Federal dropship's a decent ship. It's actually a fairly good multi-role. More of a hull tank than a shield tank, but that's not bad. Rank 4, Petty Officer. No ship gets unlocked, but you do get access to the Sol system. The Sun, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Pluto. This is where you get the permit, where if you get an urge to go back and visit the nest, this is how you do it. Federal ranking. Rank 5, Chief Petty Officer. You get the Federal Assault Ship, which in some ways is kind of a super vulture. You also get the permits for Vega and Beta Hydri, both of those star systems. Warrant Officer, rank 6. No ship, but you do get PLX 695. I'm not sure what's there, but it must be a neat system. Rank 7, Ensign, Federal Gunship, and Ross 128. The Federal Gunship is a neat little sucker. Medium-sized ship. It can carry a fighter bay. It carries a whole bunch of guns, as the name implies. I would consider this to be a better fighter carrier on the medium-sized ships than the Keelback, by far. Rank 8, Lieutenant. You get the X-Bur system. I have no idea what's there either, but apparently it must be something interesting if it requires a rank unlock. Rank 9, Lieutenant Commander. No ship, no system. Rank 10, Post Commander, the HORS system, HORS. Rank 11, Post Captain. No ship, no system. Rank 12, Rear Admiral, Federal Corvette. The biggest of the big Federal ships. 2 huge hardpoints. 1 Class 3, 2 Class 2, 2 Class 1 hardpoints. It'll carry fighters. It's got... The biggest weakness of it is a low jump range. It will carry a ton of cargo. It will carry fighters. It will absolutely defend anything you come up against in terms of pirates. It's a pretty nice little ship. Rank 13, Vice Admiral. Rank 14, Admiral. Neither one has a ship unlock or a system unlock. So, back to getting these ranks. Here's how you do it. You got to go to any kind of system that is Federal aligned. And you're going to want to take missions from the factions that have this insignia. Same thing with the Empire. Now, go into your galaxy map. Let's find some systems. Okay, map setting is set up. Show by color allegiance and click on Federation. Or you can click on Empire. All of these systems have a faction that is federal aligned. There's no shortage. So I would suggest going and finding a faction that is, or finding a system that has the features you want. If you want to do bounty hunting, if you want to do mining, go ahead. Do stuff there. I'm not 100% sure. I believe that if the faction is federal aligned, they control the starport. If you do bounty hunting and turn in missions like that, it actually increases your federal rank with them because it increases your standing with the Federation-aligned faction that controls the station that you turn the bounties in with. I am not 100% sure on that. Please let me know in the comments if I am correct or incorrect. But it's a possibility, though, tertiary to what I'm going for. Pick a system that you like. Pick a system that has the missions you want, the environment you want, the profits you want. If you stay in one system and continue to do missions for that faction, your rank, your standing with the faction, your reputation increases. And then they give you better missions. They give you better missions, they give you better payout. So on and so forth. So you get the missions, you get the cash. So when you get the rank, you've got the cash to buy the ships. Now, in the past, one of the best federal rank grinds has been the Sothis and Ceos run. Now, Sothis is a ways away. It's out far beyond the periphery of the bubble. But Sothis is controlled if you go up here to this little tab. The controlling faction is Federation Unite. It is a federal-aligned faction. Here's the other factions in the system. Ceos Corporation. That's another consideration if you want to go to Sothis. You can do missions for Ceos, build up your reputation with them. Later on, if you want to unlock the engineer Marco Quent, you will need standing with Ceos Corporation. So, Sothis and Ceos is not the worst thing you could do here. But you fly to New Home Station. It's 1,500 light seconds from the beacon. You dock, and you do a bunch of missions for Federation Unite. Now, some of that could be long-distance cargo hauling, which pays well, but it's not the fastest. If you just want to grind, and I would recommend against it. But if you want to, the best thing you could do is get a bunch of data courier missions to the Ceos system. So we back up, and we go over to Ceos. It's also Federation aligned. It also has Ceos Corp as one of the factions here. You go to New Dawn Station, 500 some light seconds from the beacon. You take missions there. You do a bunch of back and forth stuff between Sothis and Ceos for Ceos Corp and Federation Unite, data courier stuff. And that will raise up your federal rank. Now, what happens when you get to a certain level? Here's what happens when you get to a certain level. You will see Federation here on menu 4, status tab, reputation. You see my Federation reputation is allied at 98% and my rank is Rear Admiral 84. The reputation does go down over time if you aren't doing missions for that faction. The rank, as far as I know, never does. So, you do missions for the Federation, you do missions for the Empire. The rank bar will build up 84, 85, 90, 98, 100%. When it reaches 100%, it will tick over to the next rank, but you do not actually have that rank yet. It is just building up in preparation for the next set of rank missions. When your rank clicks over to 100%, you'll have to wait, and it might might be a few hours, might be a few minutes, might be a few days. But eventually, with a federal faction, a federal aligned faction, you will get a mission. And it may look innocuous. It may say something like advancement opportunity. It may say something like rank progression or federal Navy promotion. Something along those lines. But basically, that mission is your final test before you can rank up. It could be almost literally any kind of mission. It could be smuggling. It could be an assassination mission. It could just be a simple cargo run or an even more simple data crystal run. You don't even need cargo space. You're just taking a little bit of data from point A to point B. You complete that mission, you have just moved up to the next rank. Simple as that. Works for the Federation, works for the Empire. The Alliance, again, a little different. I'm still trying to figure out the ins and outs of that one, but basically it's, you get, as far as I know with the Alliance, you don't get rank, you get permits. You get a permit to one system, you go to that system, you do a bunch more missions, they give you a chance to get a permit for another system, and so on and so forth. Or the other version of that, which I will not get into right now into too much detail, I'll just say I will go hunting for more information on that, and I will probably cover that on one of my live streams before I actually get around to making another video on Alliance ranking. Just the way it goes. But we're getting off topic. Back to Federal and Empire reputation. The long and the short of it, build up missions with those aligned factions. And please, my best advice on all of this, or at least the advice I wish I would have given myself a long time ago, don't turn it into a race to the top. Don't turn it into a job. Don't make it into a grind that you burn yourself out on. Just fly around, just do missions. If you absolutely have to feel like you need the ships and the ranks and the system permits, by all means, Sothis and Ceos is probably still the best way to get federal rank. I'm not sure what Imperial rank is these days. That one is a little bit more highly variable, and honestly, Google and the Frontier forums will be your friend when you are trying to figure out what the best point A to point B mission sites are for Imperial ranking. But Sothis Ceos has always been highly reliable for the Federation and for Sirius if you want to build up rank with them concurrently. But that's only if you absolutely feel like you have to get them as fast as possible. Otherwise, I would say just go into the galaxy map, hunt around, find a federal aligned system that you like. No shortage of them. Federation's pretty big. No shortage. Just go find a system you like, find one with the features that you like, and just run missions out of there. Kind of make it into your little space base home. Don't turn it into a grind that you're going to burn yourself out on. That's the best advice I can give, and a little bit of, not exactly a step-by-step how-to, but more of a, this is kind of what you want to look for. These are the basics. Go out, make your own decisions, find your own places, make your own choices. Eventually, the rank will come to you. I'm Mr. Moo. Take care, everybody. Fly safe. If you can't fly safe, fly dangerous. If you can't fly safe or fly dangerous, Google is your friend. You might find something useful. Take care, everybody. See you out in the deep dark.